Peace, wholeness, love, and light. I'm New Diamonds, and I hope everyone out there is doing well. Friday is live day, so I hope everyone is just feeling this good, vibrant energy. I heard it was Friday the 13th. It's lit over here. We did a whole breakdown on number 13, so we already know everything is in divine alignment. Friday is Venus Day, so we feeling the love, just feeling really, really, really good. Okay. Sending a lot of love and light out to the tribe. I'm waiting for the tribe to come on in. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications so you know when I go live. Shout out to the tribe, shout out to the members. And yes, about to like the Palo Santo. We're going to read this good old energy that is here for us. It's here for you and me. Okay, so we're going to get into it. I'm feeling really, really, really good. Have a couple announcements today. And we're going to get into it. Okay, so I'm going to light the Palo Santo. And yeah, we're going to catch a vibe. We're going to catch a vibe today. Again, I hope everyone is doing well. How y'all feeling? How is Tribe feeling? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. Okay. I'm feeling really, really good. Feeling really, really good. Y'all see this straight line on this polo? Everything has shifted. Everything has changed. Do you guys feel it? Okay. Everything has already shifted. Like, we're already in it. We're already in the midst of it. How is Tribe feeling? Where is Tribe coming in from, calling in from, tuning in from? I am in California, Bay Area, Richmond, California to be exact. South Carolina. Okay, who's creamy? Did I say who's creamy? Who's creamy, huh? Ivy said tuning in from Philadelphia. Okay. Shout out to Philly, Pennsylvania. Okay. Shout out to the East Coast tribe. Shout out to the international tribe. Cold Luck says, peace from the DMV. Peace. He said, I'm feeling good and calm. B Wolf said, I'm feeling good and calm. Happy Venus Day. Ashe, 9 affirmations. Happy Love Day. Peace, y'all. Peace. Shout out to the tribe. I love you guys so much. Do y'all feel this energy? It is so blissful. Like, everything has literally shifted. In the biggest and best way, everything has shifted. P Moore said from Richmond, Virginia. I love it. Queen Infinity said from New Bedford, MA. I love it. Yes, we got a lot of good amount of Americans in here, right? United States of America, right? Yolanda said, I'm calling it from Los Angeles. I love it. Memphis, Tennessee in the building. Okay. You said happy Oshun Day. Yes, it's all about peace and love. Are y'all feeling it? Do y'all feel these good vibes? You said Oakland Bay area. Okay. Ingridillard. Dillard. Okay. Shout out to my Bay Area local natives. All right. Yee. Right. I love it. Shout out to y'all. Um, it's wow. Where do I start? We did it, you guys. Congratulations. You said Miami, Florida. Okay. Jeb, one of my favorite places from coast to coast. The y'all beaches is way better. Nice warm weather, nice warm water. All right. Miami. But yes. Who you guys? How y'all feeling? Let me start off there. Let me read the room. Let me read your temperature. Let me test the temperature. How is everyone feeling this beautiful Friday? Yes, Friday 13th, right? You said from Mississippi. I love it. Yes, the real Nile, right? How's everyone feeling? Wow, wait for you guys to tap into how you feeling. I'm feeling really good, really centered, really calm, really peaceful, really just blissful, feeling full. I'm feeling whole. I'm feeling really, really good. Feeling really good. You said, Yolanda said, I'm feeling very energetic. I love it. Good. Yeah, it's like, ooh, this energy. It feels really nice. It feels like we stepped into the new, right? It feels like we did that final shed of that snake year, and now you're just embodying and embracing the upgrade, embodying and embracing yourself, right? Embodying and embracing yourselves. Okay, it's a whole lot of you that you are embracing and that you are embodying at this time. Let me turn up the volume on my voice so y'all can hear me, right? Clearly, right? It's like the energy has cleared, the storm has passed. And with that storm, it nurtured us. It forced us to go inside and really reflect and pay attention to our own intentions, right? And others' intentions, and really to get in tune with who we are, what goals we have achieved, what goals we're working toward. It's like a blank canvas. It's like a new page, a new you. It feels really, really good to be here, you know? It feels like we made it out of the mud, right? Out of the muck. I'm feeling like a lotus that just rised up out of the mud after being in darkness. And not to say that the darkness was a bad thing, but it's nice to see the light, right? So it's just kind of like getting comfortable in this essence, getting comfortable in this energy. That's what this energy feels like, right? They want to try to, and I've been staying off of social media a lot. I'm only on social media for work, right? Because it be so much fear mongering, so much distractions. It's overwhelming, it's overstimulating, and I don't like it. My subconscious don't like it. My eyeballs don't like it. My body doesn't like it. Like I'm listening to my body, and I'm like, no, I don't want to. Like, I'm just strolling. Let me get off. Let me go read a book. right? Let me do something more productive. Let me tap into more healthier ways of stimulating myself. And I feel way more clear minded. I don't feel like I have all this excess energy, right? Um, he said, I feel beautiful. The shift is strong. All is well. Good. Very good. Yeah, I feel like this is like a new shift. Like, are you just really paying attention and observing things? And whatever doesn't resonate, just politely let it go, right? If it's certain cores that are stubborn, cut them. And I feel like we're like past that. Like, I feel like this past 2 weeks, a lot of us have just really been reflecting and working on what's next as far as our growth and as far as what fulfills us, right? We already kind of cut those cores. We released a lot already. And you may have even gotten tested on some of those old triggers, on some of those old loops, on some of those old things. Like you may have gotten triggered, tested. Um, and I say that because last night I feel like one of my final tests as far as self growth and having control over self, taking accountability of my actions. And I passed the test. Like, it's not a sense of damn that I passed it, damn react. Like, I know I passed the test because I felt so good afterwards. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of people are just going through that last final release, surrender, and shedding of themselves, shedding of old things, and letting go of that old debris that may have been in your aura. And once you do, you're going to feel so light. You're going to feel so airy. You're going to feel so good, so renewed, so refreshed, like a newborn baby, like new birth, like new growth, like that seed that's like sprouting up out of the dirt. Like, it's so refreshing. Like, it feels good to be here mentally, physically, emotionally, like sexually, financially. Like, it feels good. Like, how do you feel? Like, it's a feeling. It's a feeling, right? You could feel it in the air. Like, and it's not as dense, it's not as tense, right? But when you get around others, you could feel the static in a aura. You could feel the chaos within their minds, within their essence, right? But then when you step away and get back into your own energy, you feel this secluded serenity. Like, and then when you vibing with tribe, you feel that same serenity amplified. Do y'all hear the bars? Yeah, this damn near freestyle Friday today. So it's just getting in tune with that energy and just letting it flow, right? And those who resonate with that energy, with your frequency, it is really no words, right? What's understood doesn't need to be said, right? It's kind of like if you know, you know, and you just kind of let that frequency flow. So we're kind of like getting in flow state of this energy as we have entered in a new current, a new vibration, a new timeline, a new world with all of these shifts that are going on within us, around us, cosmically. It's a lot, but if you're able to sort things out and get things in order, everything is in divine alignment. Like, truly, truly, like you're exactly where you need to be in divine timing. And it's this newness, it's this Highness is this naturally high, this bliss, this most high feeling. It just feels really, really good, you guys. Like it feels like love. It feels like love, right? And we have a few events that are coming up, right? We have Valentine's Day for those who celebrate, whether you don't do to occult programming and things, that's fine. But for the most people in the world, for the 80% of the world, a lot of people are going to be celebrating love. And I think that should be celebrated. Love should be celebrated, right? Whether if you're single, married, divorced, in a relationship, love is something to be celebrated, right? You should be celebrating yourself. You should be in love with yourself and really embracing this self-love journey, right? This journey of discovery with yourself. That is something to be celebrated because we are worthy, we are deserving. A lot of us worked really hard to get here, and this is physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, like financially, a lot of different ways. A lot of people had to put in the work to get to where they're at. So I say, hold on to your peace, hold on to your love because it is priceless and you are worthy, right? Not only is it Valentine's Day, we also have Saturn going back into Aries and Neptune is already in Aries. So it's like this double up of this energy of you just embodying who you said you were, right? This is standing on your word, standing, holding yourself accountable, and really trusting yourself, staying true to yourself. And if you've been putting in the work, you will see the reward. Like, that's law. That's nature's law. That's cosmic law. That's universal law. Whatever you do comes back to you. Those actions, those choices, those decisions, those experiences have all led you to this point right here, right now. Okay. So this is where you truly give thanks to yourself, give thanks to source, give thanks to ancestors, give thanks to the benevolent beings that you work with, that work with you, that guide you, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, the angels of light, whatever your beliefs are, whatever your knowing, your wisdom stems from. This is where you just sit in gratitude and be very, very thankful and very grateful for how far we have come because we made it. And there's something new. Like we have entered in uncharted territory due to the things that we have shifted within ourselves, due to the work that we have put in generationally, ancestrally. There's going to be some things that we see that have never been seen before because we've done some things that have never been done before. So this is embracing unexpected opportunities due to you stepping up to the plate and knocking a ball out the park. Okay, home run. Yeah, bases are loaded. And this is that full circle moment for a lot of us. Okay, that Ouroboros, that that head of the snake eating its tail, right? But a lot of us caught ourselves and we cut it out, right? Breaking through loops to create a new timeline, to create a new connection, a new foundation. And we are settled in, like, y'all, like this energy. It just feels really good. And it's going to continue to pick up. We're in the midst of the second wave, energetic wave that I've been talking about for this month. Um, and this is where we will see more splits, more divides, more division, more delusions, more unions. But just continue to embrace your own, continue to embrace yourself. Okay. This solar eclipse will be like no other due to the alignment, due to all of the shifts that a lot of us have been feeling, right? In the dream realm, in the astral realm, energetically, physically. We're going to continue to see. We're going to continue to be exposed. We're going to continue to break through certain illusions. A lot of illusions are being broken right in front of our eyes. And there will be more shocking things. There will be more things that catch people by surprise. So just enjoy the ride. Okay. Towards the end of this month, there will be a cosmic convergence. I'm gonna do a whole breakdown on that. Where y'all, what the message I'm hearing is y'all think y'all seeing shifts now. Y'all haven't seen nothing yet. Okay. So it's going to be even more things abruptly shifting, especially during this eclipse. Like it's literally going to be night and day. Like from the beginning of this month to the end of this month is going to be a complete 180, a complete flip, a complete turnaround for everything. Okay. And I say that because of certain things that we've been investing in, certain goals, certain people who haven't quite got it right. You know, that's their business. I'm more on the collective that is elevating and doing the work. Okay. And those who are doing the work, those who have the eyes to see, will continue to be elevated at this time. So, yeah, towards the end of this month is going to be a huge cosmic convergence along with gamma ray frequencies that start to pour in, extra gamma ray frequencies that start to pour in, because we're going to be in the end of a cycle, right? Now, some people say this is the beginning of the end. This is the end of the end of the cycle. And I say that because we're going to be going into Pisces season, right? But this is that fire horse. So it's like letting off that last bit of steam to alchemize whatever needs to be alchemized at this time. Also, like we're at the end of that Piscean age. And this is Pisces, like we're about to go into Pisces season. So it's going to be a lot of things just happening. Like first you're here, now you're not, like disappearing, like mystical, magical, divine interference type of things. So just prepare for that. Also, a lot of us are going to feel a lot of upgrades, okay, due to the cosmic convergence, due to us being in the end of winter season. There's going to be like a extra pulse wave that is being sent from the middle of the galaxy, the last little pulse wave to help give us that extra boost in our gifts at this time. Also, there's going to be, I'm hearing neutrinos and extra gamma wave frequencies, X-wave frequencies that come off of Third Eye Atlas. When we start to get into that March energy, okay. Due to us beginning to spring forth, okay. So there's gonna be, like, in that last wave of energy is gonna be like 3 waves in one. It's gonna be like times 3. It's gonna be a lot of energy, and we're gonna be on the 3rd month, that 3-3 portal. That 3-3 portal is gonna be very powerful. And not only that, we have the solar, no, the lunar eclipse at that time. Okay. So right now, we're like, after this eclipse, we're gonna get a little break. And it's gonna be like coasting down the stream for those who've been putting in the work. As for those who haven't, we're gonna be watching things fall on the outside world, on the outside realm, until we get to this next portal, which is going to be the lunar eclipse. And like I said, it's the cosmic convergence because all of the planets will be aligned. All of the planets will be in divine alignment, and they haven't been in divine alignment with these placements in over 300 years. So that's a very big deal. Okay. Then we have, like I said, this 3-eye atlas energy is going to be shooting in extra information. Okay. And then we're going to be having this lunar eclipse. And I believe it's going to be a blood moon in Pisces, which is going to be very transformational for a lot of people who have not been doing the work or paying attention to the signs. Things are being brought up in people's faces right now, that's going to linger into that energy, that 3-3 energy. Okay. And I say this because every blood moon eclipse, there is always signs 2 weeks before. So whatever you're kind of experiencing now, these things will be amplified um during that lunar eclipse. Okay. So be very attentive, and that's why I always say pay attention to your intentions. Pay attention to the intention, to the intent, because that's the root of everything. Okay. So if you've been rooting things in love, doing things out of love, you're going to be receiving that tenfold. Investing in certain things for financial security, for financial growth, you're going to be seeing more of those things. Also, it also depends on where Pisces is in your chart. I'm gonna do a whole nother breakdown on that when we get to it, but this is the warning. You're gonna start seeing themes of that play out right now, and it's going to be amplified in 2 weeks. Okay. So whatever you're feeling right now, take note of it. Okay. Because that 3-3 portal is gonna lock us in minimum for the next 3 years. We're gonna be locked in. Okay. I hope this is making sense, y'all. But I'm just dropping information as it comes in because that's something I wanted to talk about during my solar eclipse reading, but I kind of forgot. And as soon as I finished, I was like, damn, I forgot to tell them whatever they're feeling right now is gonna be intense. So it's certain things that just pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Okay. And it really has to do with like illusions, dreams, like pay attention to y'all dreams. There's gonna be a lot of messages within y'all dreams, a lot of spiritual messages in your dreams to let you know where you're gonna be headed in the next 3 years, minimum next 3 years. Okay. um and it's going to be amplified again. I'll break all that down once we get into that energy. I'll break all of this down with my Pisces energy reading. um 3-3 reading. Y'all know how I do. I go deep into it. Um, Also, I'll be holding a class on the 22nd. So if anybody would like to join that, I'm gonna be doing like a more personal type of thing where we just kind of like share how we've been feeling on a more deep introspective level, share our dreams, and do a meditation. And amongst a whole bunch of other things, because there's certain things I can't really go in deep about on YouTube. So I'm gonna be doing that. Um, if anybody would like to join that class, hold on, let me give y'all the link. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification so you know when I go live, and drop them gems in the chat for your girl. Okay. But yeah, let me drop the link in the chat for those who would like to join. For those who would like to join the class, the link is right there. It's gonna be a very fun class. If y'all, and it's not gonna be like more so of a workshop or a teaching class. It's really gonna be more of an intimate setting of just really deep diving into this energy and how we're feeling in certain things, dreams, messages that a lot of us have been getting. Because it goes very deep and is very cellular. Like our DNA is reprogramming right now. So I really want to go in depth and really talk about those things with people who may feel, how can I say, I don't want to say unsure, but just need a little bit more confirmation on those things. Cause that, like I said, the energy is very intense right now and it's only going to amplify. Okay. Um, yes, I can. Yeah, I can. I have private sessions as well. So you can even book a private session and we can do a private session um whenever. You already know, sis. You already know, Jane. It's all good whenever you want. But I really on, especially on that date, because we're gonna be in the midst of that third wave that I'm talking about. And like I said, if y'all think this energy is something, if y'all think all the distractions they putting out now is something, if you think um just certain ways, energetic, dreams is gonna be on 10 when we get past this eclipse. Okay. So I really wanted to hold a class to kind of ground ourselves. I'm gonna be doing a special like meditation for that energy to really help people ground themselves and clear out their energy. Okay. So it's going to be really, really fun. Again, like I said, if you join any of my classes, booked any of my classes, booked any personal sessions, you already know we get work in, but we also play. And it's always a beautiful experience. So, again, for those who would like to join, it's in the description box and it's also pinned to the chat. Um, And yeah, I also want to share something with you guys. Your girl, your girl leveled up, okay? Your girl has leveled up. We all have been leveling up. And I say that due to certain confirmation, right? So that's why I always like to say pay attention to the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities. Is going to let you know exactly where you're at in your own timeline, making your own progress with yourself. And like I said, I had this whole week has been experience after experience after experience. Absolutely. Yep. Just use the same link And we can do a personal session whenever you're available. Okay. And it's also going to be recorded too. So I do send out the videos, but if you would love to do like a personal, we can do that as well. Cause you already know it's time. Okay. But yes, whenever you're ready. Okay. Um, but yeah, it's been like every day it's been something confirming where you're at and where you're headed on this journey, on your journey. And it's just giving people a lot of confirmation, right? So like I said, just paying attention to the signs and symbols and the synchronicities, because it's going to just confirm everything at this time. Okay. um but I say that because the other night I had a dream, and normally I can't remember dreams where I'm doing spiritual work like that. And immediately, soon as I felt my spirit go back into my body, I got my phone and I started to record what I was feeling, what I was seeing. And I felt the dream lock into my subconscious mind. So I wasn't able to lose that dream. Okay. Cause normally I feel like when we doing a lot of spiritual work, those are the dreams that we forget. Okay. Because it's kind of like an overload on our physical and our spiritual. So that was a very interesting incident that happened. And it was just kind of like I could see the sun, I could feel the sun, I could see the earth, I could feel the earth, and I could feel the universe. And it was like surrounding me and within me. And I was like going through portals and activating portals, which was very overwhelming. And I'll say that because, like I said, I don't remember dreams like that, because before that I was a spiritual warrior in a dream, and I had a AR, and I was just knocking like I could see people, boom, I'm letting off, they gone, boom, I see the next person, boom, I'm letting off, like, and I could see the entities on them, like they trying to get to me, but they can't even touch me. So that lets me know that a lot of work that we're doing in this physical realm, it does make a difference. Even the little things, right? Even the little subconscious things that we're doing, reprogramming our mind with the affirmations, with the working out, with the grounding, with the writing, with the scrying, everything that we do is adding up in our karmic bank, whether we think it makes a difference or not, it does. Okay. And we are embodying this new timeline, this new light, this new source code that is being activated from within us for those who have access to it, because the only way how you gain access to it is you have to be pure of heart, you have to do the work, you have to be tapped into your inner child, which requires inner child work for you to release the traumas that you experience, if you experience them, which we all have, right? That is the key, because it requires your imagination to be able to access certain realms. Okay. And once you get to these realms, you can't be locked into fear. So you get tested when you get to these certain realms. And if you pass those tests, then you get access, right? Then once you get access, you are the code, you are the key. Okay, then you start to experience all these other things once you get there. Okay, but the energy is in you, is in you. And the more you deep dive and do that internal work that is required of you, that your soul, your spirit wants you to alchemize, then you get the key, you get the wand, you get the staff, you get the rod, you get the whatever it is for you, right? You get the cloak, you get the crown, you get the shiny slippers, right? Whatever your um like access key looks like, because all of our access key is different, right? All of our Merkabas activate differently and they move differently. Okay. So once you do that, there will be this sense of you get tested again. Okay. And I say that because that's what happened to me last night in my dream. I got tested, and it's been a test that I've been trying to get over for a while now. And it's mainly rooted in that inner child. Okay. So I was presented with a test. Like I said, all of that reprogramming your subconscious mind, all those affirmations, all of the discipline, all of the courage, all of the love and light, all of the shadow and fight paid off, because soon as the test was presented to me, I immediately said no. And I immediately woke up and I just felt so happy because I'm like, damn, okay, boom, I find, yes, we cleared, we cleared, we cleared. Like, I did it. Right. So that was like, for me, that was like the final shed of this energy. And I just was feeling really, really good. It rained. Now the sun is out. Things are clear. Things are clear for us to be on this new path. And like I said, apply this message how it resonates for you. You may be going through certain things that you're trying to overcome, and stay consistent. Stay consistent. Do not give up on yourself, right? Continue to push, continue to grow, continue to love, and you will know what is right for you at this time, because like I said, it's a feeling, it's a knowing. Okay. And I shared all that just to share this photo of my aura with you guys. So I got a picture of my aura yesterday, and I'm just so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself because the growth, like I said, the little things, even the little things, right? Even the subtle changes, I see the growth. I see the improvement. And that's exactly what the man who gave me the aura reading said. Cause I go there every year. If you know, you know. Okay. I get my aura photo taken every year to show the growth that I am doing spiritually, internally with myself. Now, my very first aura photo I got, I had holes in my aura. It was literally, you could see the holes. I had dents. My aura was small. It was little. I was closing my eyes during the picture. I didn't have no confidence. I was going through a huge transformation. I was just getting to spirituality, right? I didn't even believe in some of the shit that I'm doing now. I didn't believe in it, right? So I was still working a lot on myself. And yesterday when I went, I was just overjoyed. I was so happy because I could feel the growth. I could see the growth, and I could see it in my aura, because my aura is fucking lit. Like, what? Look at my spirit guys, y'all. Look at these orbs. Boom, 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 boom. And these two spirit guides are new. I've always worked with these two spirit guides, right? These, my masculine, my feminine one. The ones that's been with me, the ones that woke my ass up, okay? But these two ones, I've been I've been working with them for a while, because these are the ones that test me, right? So this goes back to energy and being aware of your own energy and being in control and knowing that you are in control. Because what the man who was reading my aura said, he said, you are in a growth period, right? Because underneath all of this, my aura is all green, because it's layers to your aura. It's layers to the growth. It's layers to us all, like an onion. He was like, you in a growth period. Like your crown chakra is so activated that you're receiving a lot of information from the divine. He said your first eye is overly active, so you see things. He said, and you're able to manifest things with just the words that you speak. He said, and you're changing your perception on yourself, and you're changing your perception on how you view the world, which is opening up doors and realms and everything that you want for you to receive. All you have to do is sit back and receive. He said, and if it's something that you don't want, don't even focus on it. He said, focus on what you do want. He said, oh, yeah. And by the way, he said, let these men give you whatever, like you're supposed to be sitting back in your divine feminine essence all the way. Right. He said, more pampering, more fun, more bubbles, more. And I was just like, yeah, I shade to that. Okay. I shade to that. Because I feel that, right? Like I said, I've been working on myself. We all have been working on ourselves. But everything that I speak about, I embody. I'm not just talking out my ass. We are love and light. We are one with the divine. We are the balance. We are one with our masculine. We are one with our feminine, right? That's the pink. The pink is the feminine. The blue is the masculine. The dark, right, is dark all right here, right? But it's light all on the outside. See, when I say things, I'm not just saying it for face value. Like I said, we really do the work over here. We're really putting in the work, and it shows, and it shows, and it shows. And then look at my heart chakra, y'all. When we are love and light, peace, wholeness, love and light, radiating that love and light. And the aura is expanding. And I'm not afraid to be vulnerable and share myself with y'all and share these different layers and share the levels and share how to do the work and share my experiences, right? To help y'all, to help us, and y'all share y'all experiences with me too, and y'all enlighten me. That's why I say drop them gems in the chat, because we all are gems. We all are diamonds. We all have had some type of pressure put on us to help us grow, to help us elevate, to help us get to this point right here, right now. And it has not been an easy journey. No part of it has been easy, at least not for me. It took a while to get this clear. It took a while to get this confident, but we here, and we have entered in a growth period. That's why I've been saying, y'all, be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of what you're speaking, because we are truly master manifestors. And it starts with the thought, right? I said, this year is going to be the best year ever. This timeline is going to be the best timeline ever, because I said so, because you said so. Like I said, because Stone Cold said so. It is what it is because I said it was. I said it is. And watch those things manifest. Watch it all come to fruition. Okay? So there's going to be life changing events that happen for the collective this year in the most best possible positive way. Okay? And I have the proof. I have the proof. This is proof. It's lit. It's lit, y'all. Everything that you've been dreaming, everything that you've been working so hard for, everything that you've been working, it's going to happen this year. Watch the glow up. Watch the grow up. Watch. Especially if you're feeling it, if you're feeling these shifts, if you know everything is shifting around you and you know you feel it, This, that timeline, y'all. We have anchored in on the highest timeline that is made for us to prosper generationally, financially, spiritually, sexually, mentally, emotionally. Why? Because we've been doing the work to get here. We've been doing the work and it shows. Okay. There's so much abundance that is pouring in for us in the unseen realms. That's why a lot of us have just been feeling light. That's why a lot of us just can't sleep at night, because it's pouring in overnight. And then it's just an overflow. And then you just get great ideas. And then people just hitting you up to work with you. Great opportunities just coming in. Money just flowing in. Love just flowing in. People that resonate with your energy and your frequency just aligning with you. Okay? We on a new level for real. And you're gonna slowly start to feel it even more as we go through these portals, especially this solar eclipse. That's gonna be a big one, and I'm getting chills. So that lets me know it's going to be something that is embodied within the collective. Another awakening, spiritual awakening that is going to be happening within the collective. Another initiation that is going to be happening within the collective, especially for those who are ready to receive this upgrade. Okay. Let me see what y'all talking about in the chat. Joey said, I dreamed I seen an ocean wave in the wind, too many enemies that was trying to kill me. Right. Yeah. All you got to do is imagine and drown their ass out with that ocean wave. Okay. It's real easy. Just master the mind. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be doing a astro traveling class very soon once I master the astro realm, because that's another part that was coming up in my aura reading about me astro traveling and being a master astro traveler. I don't know. Sister Myra said I'm a master channel. I'm a master of a lot of things. So I'm learning to master those gifts so that way I'm able to help others master themselves. Okay. The eye scorpion said couldn't sleep last night either. Heavy energy in the room. Yeah. Yeah. What we're experiencing is that Saturn. That Saturn energy is very heavy, is very demanding, it's very calling, and it waits for no one. It demands your attention. Okay, it's very much so like a Saturn return. And this is a Saturn return, right? Is Saturn going back into Aries? Last time Saturn was in Aries was in 1996. So depending on how old you were a child, you were a teen, you were a young adult. Thank you so much for the order. Thank you so much for booking a class, Jane. Appreciate you. See, and that's synchronicity. Y'all see how soon as I start talking about that? Synchronicity. Okay. So I did a whole breakdown on Saturn going into Aries by itself. I did a whole breakdown on Neptune going into Aries by itself. Then I did a whole nother breakdown on both of them being conjunct in the sign together. There's going to be a lot of things that come up. And the energy is going to be very heavy. But like I said, pressure bust pipes are make diamonds. We are those gems, dropping gems on each other. And Gyms go both ways, right? It could be a gym like a diamond, or you hitting the gym, you lifting the weight in the gym. And that's what this energy is weight, is pressure, is mass for you to lift. And if you've been putting in the work at the gym, if you've been doing the shadow work, if you've been doing the heavy lifting, right? Easy work, easy work. Thank you so much for the Cash App donation, Jane. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Okay. So if you've been putting in the work, this dense energy will be light work. The shadow work turns to light work. It's light now because those triggers aren't triggering. That trauma I used for alchemy, I've alchemized it. Now that trauma, I turned it to my power. I know how to manipulate that energy to fuel my fire. Okay. And if you don't, like I said, I have classes on this. I have a Master in the Shadows class. I have an Ascension class. All these things are in link in bio on my website. I'm going to be doing another class coming up soon. I'm going to be talking about more spiritual things. Because like I said, we've been doing the work. I'm not going to keep repeating. We don't beat dead horses. We don't lead horses to the water. They're not drinking it. No, either you're doing the work or you're not. And if you're doing the work, it shows. Okay. If you need a little bit more help, help is here. Okay. You can go book a personal with me. I do healing sessions. I do therapy sessions. I do Reiki. I do personals. People just ask me questions. I answer questions. Right. It's a whole bunch of readers online, even though I don't suggest just entangling your energy with everybody and anybody. Go to people who you're comfortable with. Go to people who you trust. If you can't get in tune with the answer yourself, if you can't tap into your subconscious mind yourself, I suggest borrowing somebody else's subconscious who's done the work, because that's essentially what I'm doing. Okay. I cleared up the space to let source enter in purely without interference, without my ego, without the trauma, because I've done the work to alchemize those things. Okay. So this is where we're really going to start to feel it. That's why this energy feels so dense. That's why you can't sleep at night. That's why you keep getting woke up. That's why your body hurt. That's why you got headaches. That's why certain old things, family things are happening. That's why you're seeing certain family members get sick. That's why you're seeing certain family members. It's called karma too, because that's Saturn too. Saturn is karma. Everybody who thought they was going to get away with things, these files coming out, yeah, they thought they was Gucci. And like I said, even all of the work that you thought nobody noticed, source is always watching. So that's your karma. Good karma. See, karma ain't always bad. Karma is good too. And we're going to be receiving karmic retribution. A lot of ancestral, spiritual remembrance and initiations at this time. Okay. So just get ready. That get ready. Somebody said, where did you get that at? Well, as far as the aura photo, I Googled aura photography near me on Google, and a few places popped up in the Bay Area, and I went to the closest place, which was in Vallejo. The place is called Psychic Reality, and it's a spiritual metaphysical store. I called them, kind of read their energy. They had good energy. I went in there and got my aura photo. So it's very, very easy. They have to have the machine. It's called a Cricklin machine. It reads, you put your hand on these metal plates and it scans your bioelectromagnetic field and it takes a picture of it. So that's how I got it. And again, I've been doing, this is my 6th year getting my aura photo. And I have all 6 of my photos. I dropped the aura photo video on my YouTube if y'all want to check that out. And I kind of break down my experiences that I was having each year as my aura was changing. Okay. So, yeah, as far as the aura photo goes, if you would like to get one, I would suggest Googling aura photography in your area. Check out a few places, read their energy. If they got good energy, you can go in. Out here in the Bay, they do them for $50. Some places charge more depending on their services. Okay, I got one in LA. It was $60. They offered a more detailed reading where you can also do like couples. It's so much fun. It really makes my inner child happy. So it's like really, really fun to do if you're interested. So I would suggest anybody who's interested in doing it, go do it. Cause it really shows you that this spiritual shit ain't fake. And the inner work that you're doing is radiating out. Because like I said, I say I'm love and light and my heart is full and I'm radiating love and light. Well, if you look at my aura photo, my heart chakra say it all. You can see the beam of light beaming off my heart chakra. So it's not like I'm lying when I say, oh, we love and light. When I say I got benevolent beings working with me, they in a damn picture too. You can see the orbs. When I'm saying I'm bringing in love and light, this is my left side. Right? The left side is all about bringing in. What are you receiving? Right? The right side is all about releasing. What are you producing? What are your actions? Right? And then it goes into the layers. Right? Astrally, I'm lit. The spirit guys all in the photo. So this spiritual stuff ain't fake. The healing work you're doing is not going unnoticed. And again, everything ain't meant for everybody. And some things that are sacred are best kept secret. Because there's certain things I can't share with everybody on here. Like I said, that's what certain classes are for. That's what certain, and then I can't share certain things with everybody. I still can't share certain things with everyone. Certain things are just for me and for me only. Just like certain things are for you and for you only. Right? Privacy is a rare luxury nowadays, especially everybody sharing everything online. You know what Beyonce would give for privacy to go shopping in Target? You know, these celebrities, a lot of celebrities will give to just have a normal day where it's not a million people. You know, some of them probably got disguises, masks they got to wear, fat suits, just do normal stuff. I just want to have a normal day. So, yeah, everything ain't for everybody as well. But I just want to share that with y'all because, hey, if you don't think energy is real, right? Or if you don't, I don't know about her vibes and the aura say it all. Okay. The aura says it all. The energy is very, very good, baby. Very, very good. Okay. Um, Society said I had a shadow test me 3 times, twice in the form of light in my dreams about 3 weeks ago. Ding, 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 ding. Exactly. That's what my test was. It was a shape shifting motherfucker. I am love and light. I come in peace. I'm an eater too. It's like, wait, hold on, what? No, thank you. I'll pass. I'll pass. I'll sit this one out. No. Huh? Who watched my reading yesterday? We were talking about the eaters. Yeah, you got to be mindful of those wolves in sheep clothing. You got to be mindful of people who come in certain manners. I'll say that much. Okay, I think we're back. Drop some gems in the chat if you guys can hear me, if you guys can see me. That's part of the test. That's part of it too, right? Discernment, discernment, discernment. You got to make sure you're using discernment, because you will get tested. Okay, good, because it just said my internet connection was tripping, but testing, right? Just testing. Yeah, they didn't like that. You said the eaters didn't like what you did. They didn't like that. The shadows didn't like that, huh? I'm exposing them. Mm-hmm. We expose the darkness to the light. We expose the light to the darkness. It's a balance. Everything is balanced. Everything is in divine order. Okay. Yeah, they didn't like what I just said. That's why I said some things aren't meant for YouTube. I can't say certain things on YouTube because then it get glitchy. Then the internet connection start messing up. I just was dropping gems. I just was dropping gems, and I can't. But it's all good because they can't stop what's destined. What's destined to be will be. And we're watching a lot of shifts right now, and we just got to continue to embrace all of the shifts. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here, share about the shifts within the dreams, share about y'all getting tested. Okay. Um, be mindful of that. These are the last sheds that we're going through. Um, I might, I don't know. Would you guys be interested in doing readings, live readings this weekend? Maybe sometime this weekend, maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. I don't know. I probably do a poll. And see. Um, but yes, I come on here to share, be mindful of the test, and be mindful of the dreams, be mindful of certain things that are cloaked in the shadows. Okay, be mindful of certain energies. Be very mindful. That's why we observing right now. We sitting back, we observing, and continue to be centered in your heart. Shout out to everybody who's been ordering, booking sessions with me. Again, I have a class that I'm doing on 222. It's pinned to the link in the chat. Also, link is in bio. So if you guys would like to join that class, you guys can go to the description box and book that. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be talking about things we can't talk about on here because they like to glitch it out every once in a while. But it's gonna be really, really deep, really, really introspective, and it's gonna be very healing, very uplifting, and very good. It's gonna be soul nourishment, food for the soul, right? Um, so that's gonna be a thing due to Soul Tribe asking me to do that. So that's gonna be fun. And again, like I said, thanks to everybody who's been ordering. I gotta drop off some packages right now. Thanks to everybody who's been booking with me. I love y'all so much. Thanks to everybody who's been donating. Thanks to everybody who's been becoming a member, right? I appreciate y'all so much, and I'm gonna keep on showing up. I'm gonna keep on being consistent. I'm gonna keep on being a woman of my word and putting in this work, okay, for us to keep continuing to grow and evolve as a collective and to be the example. So people who maybe in the shadows can step into the light and shine a light, because y'all watching me do it, right? My day ones know it's been a journey for me, right? Y'all watch me be consistent. Y'all watch me put in the work. Y'all watch me come on here and do this. So I'm just truly thankful for the tribe because it's all about the collective. It's all about the community. And I value y'all. I value y'all so much. And I'm, in full gratitude. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Like, I can't thank y'all enough. Peace, Sleuth. Okay, and Sleuth, you just now joining. I know you was asking me about them affirmations for the book, so I'm gonna drop some affirmations for you to put in the book right here on the live. Okay, I am grateful for breath. I'm in full gratitude of my light, and that I'm able to shine through any adversity and prevail even through the dark times. I am so grateful for the breath that I have that is enables my spirit, and it calls me to go further, to move higher. I am great. I am my ancestors in the flesh. I am source with a purpose to experience more, even beyond my wildest dreams. The impossible is possible. There is nothing I cannot do. Anything and everything is at my disposal because I allow this energy to flow to me fluidly, and it comes to me effortlessly. My pathway is made easy, and I will continue to be a high vibrational frequency and currency as I move with ease and grace. I am love. I am abundance. I am joy. I am prosperity. I am source in the flesh. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Ashe, okay, Ashe to them little affirmations, okay. Dropping some little bars in the chat. Okay, I love y'all so much. Shout out to Sleuth. He has a book. He has multiple books. He's working on another one. And yeah, so you guys make sure you check that out, tap in with him. And we're just going to continue to work with Tribe, continue to support the Tribe, continue to enlighten the Tribe, because Soul Tribe got the best vibes. All right. And that's what it's about. It's about us coming together as a collective and continuing to elevate no matter what, and being the light that we want to see and continuing to shine. It's our time to rise. It's our time to shine. Okay. We've been in grind mode and now in shine mode. Okay, you guys. So I love y'all so much. I just came on here for a quick tap in. Again, be mindful of the last little things that you are shedding. Be mindful of your peace. Be mindful of your energy, your emotions. Be mindful of those dreams. Remember to stay discerning of certain things and continue to balance out and weigh out certain things and continue to use alchemy as we push through this last little bit of energy. Okay. Also, just continue to stay centered in your heart, continue to stay centered in love and be in gratitude at this time, because that's going to continue to push you into this higher vibrational energy. And also, I just thank y'all. I thank y'all so much for, like I said, booking with me, shopping with me, investing y'all energy, y'all time, paying attention, right? Attention is a new currency. I value y'all. And again, I do have a class that I'll be doing on 222. We'll be deep diving, meditating on a whole lot of different things, expanding, talking, communicating. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. So yeah, I might hop back on this weekend. I might hop back on Saturday. I might hop back on Sunday or Monday. I'm gonna drop a poll and see if y'all would like to do maybe live readings. Because like I said, we got this solar eclipse energy coming up, and that is going to be a doozy. That's going to be a doozy. Okay. So I love you guys so much. Stay grounded. Protect your peace. Your peace is priceless. Um, love on yourself. You are worth it. And I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay. And I'll see y'all soon. All right. Peace, wholeness, love, and light. Until next time, y'all.